Welcome back to another episode of the Rough Cut Podcast. I am your host, Gavin, and today I'm sitting over here with one of my production team members, Braden, also one of my near and dear buddies as well. Today we got a different kind of podcast for you. We don't really have any special guests going on. We tried, actually. We tried. For you guys' information, this is the second episode of the podcast, but little do you guys know, this is actually the fourth time we've filmed a podcast. Episode 1 went amazing. That was with Mason.
Yep, that was awesome.
Episode 2, we tried to do exactly what we're doing right now with Logan as well. Lost the audio for it. Interface wasn't working well.
After a while,
yeah. We probably were filming, I think we were filming for...
hour 30?
60 minutes, and then figured out there was an error, fixed it. It didn't show us any problems. So then we were like, okay, we're good. Then I get home. The next day, I start pulling the audio out from... I start pulling the recording out from the cameras, audio out from the interface, and there was no audio to pull out from the interface. So that was a big bummer. So we lost that one. That was last week. And then, so I figured, like, I was doing a bunch of research, me and ChatGPT, we figured out that it was, maybe the SD card was corrupted. Granted, the SD card that the interface took was a full SD card, and I not accidentally, I had a micro, but I had an adapter, and so I was like, maybe the adapter isn't reading it well. Yeah. So push comes to shove, get a new SD card, a bigger one. I'm like, okay, we got a full SD card now, it should work. We filmed another podcast yesterday, and hours before that, I decided to test the SD card for like 5 minutes, let it run. Bang, it worked fine. And then when we got here and set up, we let the SD card run on the interface for 45 minutes before we started filming, because that's just how long it took us to set everything up. Totally fine. Everything worked totally fine. No error, nothing. We finally come to sit down with the guests we had on yesterday, and we start recording for 30 minutes. Our guests had to get up to go to the restroom, and we decided to make sure the audio is still working. So then we go to end the recording, and when we end the recording, the whole thing freezes.
Oh, jeez.
And so, unfortunately, we were like, okay, we'll figure it out. And we ended up having to just take the batteries out, take the USB-C power to it, take that out so it all could work.
Yeah.
Or it could reset itself because it was frozen. Now, we get it going again, and it's fine. The audio's saved. We were good, so we had the first 28 minutes. Put it back in, start filming for 8 minutes. Production behind the scenes was like, threw his hands up and said, hey, we got a write error. And what you guys don't know is write error means the interface is not reading the audio onto the SD card. And without the audio on the SD card, we don't have any audio for the show.
No bueno.
So that was something that was not cool. And so after that, we ended up figuring it out. Thankfully, the SD cards, it was at 8 minutes when it popped up. It saved the first 7. Then we tried to do it again, figured it out. It saved 7 minutes, which was good enough. So we're like, okay.
Yeah.
And then, granted, we started filming it at probably 8:45. At this point, it's like 10:30 when this happens again. And we're like, okay, we got to just figure it out. This is kind of unreal. This is not ideal, especially for the guests. It's not that professional. Granted, the guest was very understanding.
Shut up.
They can't know about the guests.
Shut up, someone.
We'll bleep what he said. But, and then we said, you know what? We'll run it again. If it gets the right error, we're just going to have to chop it up. Say F it, So.
Now we're here.
No. So then we ran it again. And at 18 minutes, it gave us the right error. And then it just wouldn't work anymore. So then we kind of just said F it. We'll do it another day, which was very unfortunate. That was supposed to be last night. And last night's pod was supposed to be posted on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The reason we filmed it on a Monday instead of the week before is because the one the week before got corrupted. So that doesn't help. And then so we ended up scratching it tonight. The guest that was supposed to be on tonight, I know if you're going to see this, hey, F them. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Texted me like 3 hours before we were supposed to start filming the podcast. Granted, it's all right. People got stuff outside, and they got to figure it out. So he had a good excuse, so that's why I wasn't too frustrated about it.
What about the other co-host? So I feel like
other co-host, his excuse, hey, valid. It's a big.
The other co-host.
The other co-host, valid excuse as well. So everyone's got excuses, and it's all right. If they're good excuses, it doesn't bother me. I'm very easygoing, 99.9% of the time.
Yeah, you are.
But that other 0.1% of the time.
Don't
it
mess
might
with
not
you.
be, yeah. But we're all right. So, now we're going to just rip me and Braden today, me and production.
That's all you need.
Yeah, that's all you really need. So, I mean, yeah, other than that, this, just so you guys know, this is getting filmed 13 hours before it gets posted.
You're getting no sleep tonight.
And it's going to get posted, I promise you. You guys might think, the podcast, not that hard. That's what I thought, too, filming the first one. I had 3 hours of footage. I condensed it down to an hour and 30 minutes. And you guys might think, oh, it's only 3 hours max to have to go through everything. No, it probably took me at least 10 hours. Because you guys got to understand, I'm watching it, and I'm cutting stuff out or adding stuff in. So it's slow process. Yeah. What should take me 30 minutes to watch 30 minutes, realistically, give me a break. I stutter. What should take me 30 minutes to watch 30 minutes probably took me an hour, a little bit over that, to do 30 minutes. So it adds up when you have 3 hours of podcast, But
the grind don't stop.
The grind does not.
No.
It does not
Especially
stop.
not with you.
No. Not with me, not with you, not with production.
No.
We run a tight ship around here, so we got to keep it going. And that's how you become the greatest. So...
greatest there ever was.
Yeah, you won't be great without putting the work in. So
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, today is kind of just, we're going to be spitballing a lot. We got some questions written down, some topics maybe to keep the flow of conversation going in case it gets a little quiet.
No, we don't need that. We're always talking.
But, yeah, no, I mean, like I said, the reason kind of still wanting to go through with filming for today, give you guys what this podcast is going to be about. If you guys don't know, if you've only started seeing me because of the podcast, my name is Gavin. I also go by Gav Golfs on all my social medias. The definition is kind of in the title. I post golf content on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook a little bit, just to reach that wider, older audience. Snapchat and YouTube. We got long form YouTube videos.
Someone asked me the other day, are you going to go on Apple Music and put your podcast on there?
I think I'm going to. It's on. I have the podcast on Spotify.
Yep.
I should do it on Apple Music.
Someone asked me, like, is it going to come soon? I was like, I'll have to ask them.
No, it'll be on Apple Music. Granted, I don't know. Again, this is my first time doing everything, Like, I got production, but I got to be production as well,
You got to teach production.
Exactly. If I don't know, production doesn't know. Even though the only reason we got this old stuff, which actually we won't even talk about that because the next podcast will be a surprise, But... so I'm learning along the way. So every little thing you guys see, edited, posted, everything, it's all me editing it behind the scenes. So if it's shitty or if it's amazing, it's me, so you can't get mad at anybody else but myself, but it's a learning process. I definitely, before starting making videos and everything, I never, or I had absolutely zero idea how to edit. I had zero idea how to get audio hooked up to cameras, onto 3 separate cameras that all connect to one kind of thing, So it's all a learning process, but I'm grateful, to grind, and it's worth it because this podcast is going to be one of the greatest podcasts of all time. And that kind of leads us to a question like, what made me want to start this podcast? What made me really just want to dive deep, go full in? I've always kind of in the back of my mind just knew I could spitball forever. And for anyone that doesn't know what I mean by spitball, I mean being able to just talk, shoot the shit, conversate, do whatever. And so I'm like, bro, I could easily rip a podcast. I could talk for hours with whoever about anything and everything. Granted, I don't know everything and anything and everything, but I know a little bit to get me around, here and there.
Yeah.
And so I was kind of like, you know what? I love golfing. I love filming golf. That's one thing. So I already got that going. And I kind of wanted another source of reach to be able to reach whoever, not just golfers. I want to reach tennis players.
Yeah.
I want to reach actors. I want to reach young kids chasing dreams. I want to reach grown-ups trying to chase dreams. I want to reach all shapes and sizes, demographics of everybody, everywhere. Them to be able to watch and not be like, oh, that's Gavin, he just posts golf, That's Gavin, he's the host of the Rough Cut, or that's Gavin, he's the Rough Cut, or whatever the case may be, But it's kind of just a spot where everybody and anybody can come and watch, and they don't get bored, and that's kind of the biggest thing, because I feel like that's one of my biggest purposes, is to be able to just reach a wide variety of audiences and be able to help them however type of way,
Whoever, whatever, whenever.
Exactly, But yeah, I mean, I kind of drifted away off that Apple Music question, you know.
It's all good.
But no, I do want to get on to Apple Music. I'm sure this podcast I'll have on Apple Music, whether or not it'll be out at no, it'll be out. It'll be out. This podcast will be out at 12 p.m. tomorrow. Same on Spotify at 12 p.m. and then Apple Music. I'll try to figure that out. I'm assuming I have to have a subscription to Apple Music.
I don't know. I don't have Apple Music. Spotify forever.
Spotify forever. But I'm sure you have to have a subscription. I highly doubt they're like, oh, yeah, feel free to just post your podcast and make money off it if it does well.
Did you have to have one for Spotify?
I'm pretty sure because I logged into my Spotify account, but I already had a Spotify account, so it wasn't really a big deal to me. Yeah, but that's kind of just a little gist. Again, we're just gonna be sitting here, posted like a note. We'll probably get a couple words out of production over here, maybe here and there.
One or two,
maybe. He's more of a mediator sometimes. He'll give a little shout out here and there. But how are you? You jamming anything?
Fantastic. No, just excited to be here, dude. Just stoked. Second episode.
Yeah, second episode. This was kind of a last minute pull up for you to be in front of the camera again because, like we said, we had a guest that was supposed to be on and he canceled 3 hours before. But you know, production still goes. But hey, again, like we said, no bad blood. Just so you know, when he's on the podcast, you guys are gonna know he was the one that canceled, and we're probably gonna lay into him a little bit. But that's all right, you know. That's all right.
Will he return?
He will return. We already got him scheduled for next Tuesday.
I'll be here.
The time, we don't have the time fully yet. Probably around the same, maybe a little bit earlier, just depending on whatever. Because it's probably not the best every time we film a podcast. We start at midnight and end at 4 in the morning.
Yeah. Anything new with you? New trips coming up?
Not too many new trips. I think I'm going to Laguna towards the end of July near my birthday. 23.
22.
I turned 23.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Bro, I need to get it together.
Just looking handsome at this point.
Bro, I mean, I try. Rip the glasses out, make myself feel a little bit more presentable.
Intelligent.
Intelligent, that's the right word. There you go. Yeah, no crazy trips coming up. I think
you and Maddie just hit your 4 like a couple months ago.
3 years. 3 years, beginning of June.
Yeah.
Best 3 years of my life. And it's going to be the best rest of my life, you know?
I love that.
Hopefully that's thousands of years, but whatever the case may be, as long as I'm with her, it's good. Shout out, honey. But no, I think we're going to Laguna towards the end of July for my birthday. I think we're meeting my family out there too. We love Laguna. Have you ever been out to Laguna?
No, but I've heard good things.
You know, like Newport?
Oh,
Newport,
yeah,
Dana Point? You ever been to like Newport or Dana Point or anything?
No.
Super pretty.
Really?
Yeah,
Didn't you go there? You went there with Maddie a while back, no?
Where?
Laguna.
Yeah, we go every year.
Yeah.
It's our yearly trip.
That's awesome.
You know? It's fun though. I like it. It's pretty gorgeous.
Yeah.
And pretty gorgeous, I would say absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to have a house there one day.
Yeah.
I'd love to have a house, like a little beach house out there,
dude.
you know?
That'd be sweet.
Laguna. We're staying at this hotel like kind of on the main, I don't know the right wording. No, the main like strip of places, and it's really just a beach town. I love the beach, you know?
That's sick. Yeah.
Little surfing background myself back in the day.
Ooh.
So
longboard, shortboard?
Dabble in everything. I have a couple boards right now. I have a 5'8" shortboard, a 6 foot. I have a 5'10". I have the 5'8's a soft top board actually, and then I have a soft top longboard and then a regular longboard. Granted, you guys might be like, the surfers that are watching this probably like regular longboards. Guys, you know, no, I don't know the terminology.
Same here.
You know, I surf. I just get in the water and hope to get up. That's all I care about, you know. But no, I've dabbled. Definitely had my fair share in the waves.
Yeah, it's fun.
Surfing's great, dude.
I love it.
I love it. I would argue that being on a wave, you know, being just like posted like a note in that wave is probably one of the best feelings ever.
Yeah.
There's not really that many. I know exactly what you're going to say is better for me. What's your better feeling than being posted on a wave? Crashing on a dirt bike?
With Kalen.
Okay. Yeah. See that one? Yeah, good. Nice. Yeah. There we go.
I heard the crashing.
I was not expecting that, but I was expecting the...
Yeah, definitely dirt biking. Dude, it's when you are riding the whoops.
Riding the whoops? Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah, the whoops.
I tried to get him right there. He got me earlier. I thought I got him with a freaking...
throttle it. Oh, dude, if you get that front wheel up and just wheelie off the whoops, it's the greatest thing ever. The first time I ever did it...
And then what is it? You just whiskey throttle and let the bike run away from you?
You literally just, like, you if you're going the right speed, because if you're not going the right speed, you're going to go up that first one, smash, you're done. But dude, if you hold it right, the first time I ever did it, I was going in fourth, full speed, went around a kind of a turn. It's a wide turn, and it went to this narrow kind of path, and there was dust in front of me. And so I kind of tried to go off the throttle. I was already going too fast, wheelied the whole thing. I was like, oh my gosh, that was the scariest thing I've ever done.
Did you crash?
No.
You're good then, bro.
For once.
Yeah, for once. I mean, hey, this guy's got plenty of stories on the dirt bike. Not as many on the dirt bike as he has off them. That's for sure.
We don't need to get into
that. Oh, that's on me. Ringer On is just insane. This episode of The Rough Cut is brought to you by Green Room Indoor Golf. Whether you're looking to practice, play, or improve your game, Green Room has the technology to get what you need done. If you're surrounding or local to Ventura County, make sure you go check out Green Room Indoor Golf. Tell them that The Rough Cut sent you. Again, big shout out to Green Room Indoor Golf. We appreciate you.
Anything new with like Cap Golfs that's coming up? Maybe do that one challenge again that we did. You use it, you lose it.
Yeah, maybe in a little bit. I kind of want to keep being versatile on the challenges.
Yeah.
I find myself, I feel like, at least for Gav Golfs right now, we kind of have a decent diversity each week. It's not necessarily the same thing. Yes, I have like the breaking par from each set of tee boxes. Shout out Beano Golf. Other little challenges I do, you know. I'm trying to keep it versatile. I'm kind of thinking about also bringing in maybe like a 9 holes against like a supporter kind of thing, you know. Maybe we play skins game, or maybe like what I was talking about a while ago, like we just show up to people on the range and be like, hey, if you beat me, here's a lab putter.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you have enough of those.
Yeah, I got a couple, but you know, there's a problem with me. I don't like to get rid of them. You know, I'm trying to. It's like Infinity Stones. I'm trying to accumulate each brand, and they just came out with the Vision 1, I think, new putter, and I gotta hit up my rep there, and hopefully I get one. Yeah, hopefully, please,
coming soon.
Please, coming soon. Hopefully, we'll see though. Yeah, but no, as far as content, yeah, just still producing one long form video every single week, no matter what. Hopefully eventually do 2 long forms a week as far as golfing videos, because we're essentially doing 2 long forms now because of the podcast, which gets posted on my main channel until it gets more traction. Then we'll audible to the Rough Cut YouTube channel.
Ask, does this take place as a YouTube video, or there will be one of each?
There will be one of each.
Oh, nice.
I'm not a cheater like that, bro. That's cheating. That's taking the lazy route, bro. I'm not lazy.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I can be.
I mean, you're getting no sleep tonight editing us, so you're not lazy. I'll tell you that.
I'll get sleep. But I'll get some sleep.
You're going to bed at like 5.
I get some sleep when the sun comes up again, but that's all right. That's some sleep. But, yeah. Pretty much, yeah, just one long form a week, like I said. Hopefully get to 2 a week and a podcast. So technically 3 videos on my channel a week, 1 being a podcast, 2 being Gav Golf's videos. And then eventually, once the podcast starts, at least probably maybe getting like 5,000 views of an episode, audible to the Rough Cut YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's it's still short form every single day.
Yeah.
I want to get more dialed in with my short form as far as like, yeah, I post golf stuff, which is good, and I love to do it, but maybe like randomly, like maybe a little random challenge that has nothing to do with golf,
some day-to-day stuff,
you know, like day-to-day, a little something, maybe more like I used to rip a decent amount of day in the lives back in the day, maybe, so more day-to-day stuff as I keep doing it more and more.
Some vlogs.
Yeah, hey, you guys might see, I might be ripping a vlog right now for this week's video, you know? Trying to just get new type of content out to you guys that you enjoy, thoroughly enjoy.
Yeah.
Because that's all that matters, you know? Obviously, I have to enjoy making it, which I do. I absolutely love making content. And it's a plus when the audience loves it as well.
Yeah.
So.
You ever hit your shins?
I've definitely had my fair share. Yeah.
It's like, dude, that's the most painful thing ever.
Yeah, no, it definitely does not feel good. That's for sure. I wouldn't recommend it. It's like hitting a funny bone, but it's not funny at all.
No.
You know, I don't laugh ever. Who called it a funny bone? You know, someone hit it like, you know, one time, and everyone's like, that's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll take a little audible here. Maybe we'll start ripping some of these questions because we got a decent amount in here, kind of maybe not touch on all of them, but get a little bit closer and closer, and
Yeah.
keep the conversation flow going. Since I feel like we're not gonna have too
Oh no,
many questions.
I could read some questions,
No, it's
but they
fine.
won't be
It's
about the podcast.
We're up a little bit of deeper one. Maybe peel that skin back a little bit here.
Oh jeez.
You know, what's one lesson life has taught you that you'll never forget?
Ooh, that's deep.
That's why it's under deep questions.
No, that's just a hard, broad question.
I would say one lesson that life has taught me out of the millions and millions. It's kind of a big number, but
Comparison.
no, not even that. Well, yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, that's a great one. You should have brought that up. One of my favorite quotes that I say all the time. It's on my freaking whiteboard that I read every morning. Is "Comparison is the thief of joy." We touched on that with Mason in the last podcast, but it really is. Everyone's on their own path, whether you're sprinting or you're crawling. You're on your path. So everything takes time. But I'd say like a big lesson that life has taught me is that like the sun is always going to come up tomorrow. Yeah. No matter if you had a good day or a bad day, good things are happening to you, bad things are happening to you, the sun's going to come up, and whether you're going to rise with it or not is your choice. And I feel like a lot of people choose not to rise, and they tend to like to think about one little bad thing happens to them that they're screwed. Life's over, I believe very strongly in what you say is what you get. So if you're walking around every single day saying, why me? Life sucks. Why this? Why that? Pity party. Suck it. You got to suck it up. Put your pants on. Keep going. Walk around and say, why not me?
Yeah.
Let's do this. What are you gonna challenge with me today? Or what are you gonna challenge me today with? Little things like that. And I think it's like a half glass full moment. You shift the way you look at things, and the things you look at will start to shift.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So I feel like, the sun's always going to come up tomorrow, and you need to rise with it, kind of thing.
Yeah. I'd say a big one that I've learned within the past few years is friends will come and go, but family is forever. Family, they're going to be in your corner.
Yeah.
That's huge. You can't keep all your friends, especially if they don't want to be there, but treat your family well. They're there for you. But like, even I'd call you family. Like, you have
that's what I was going to say.
Friends.
What do you classify family? Just blood?
Blood, but also people that show they really want to be there. Every day, like whether I'm going through a hard time, you always have advice. You'll always be there for me. Like my girlfriend, she's not blood.
Hopefully
I don't
I hope she's not. That's for sure.
Well, I don't have a ring on her finger, but she's been there for me time and time again through my struggles and my mess ups. Same with you. You both have been there for me. I messed up, but that's family to me. Someone who's going to be there time and time again and shows that they care. What's family to you?
I feel like probably I would say the same thing. It's not necessarily, you don't have to be bonded by blood. You're bonded by, like,
trial and error.
Not necessarily trial and error. I guess I'm trying to find the best way to articulate myself. That's why I'm excited about this podcast, because I have a hard time articulating myself sometimes.
Good vocabulary, though.
Yes, I need to get good at vocabulary, though. Maybe I got to get that app on my phone.
I got that app, dude.
That's what I need to get. You'd learn a new word every 5 minutes. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's necessarily bonded by blood. You don't need to be bonded by blood.
Yeah, I know.
It's about how, like, I agree, how, like, memories or how people treat you, the way they make you feel, you could really tell. I feel like, I would say, at least for me, I feel like I have a really good understanding of people's intentions when I meet them. Yeah. And you can kind of see through the BS or whatever. I remember when I was younger or whatever, I'd always kind of be like, even in high school or whatever, kind of more, not necessarily people please, but kind of be like not yes man either, more just like everybody likes me, like I want everyone to, like when I walk in a room, be like, hell yeah, yo, Gavin's here kind of thing, which granted, it's a good thing to have.
You are, though.
But I would say I don't prioritize that anymore, and I think that's helped me a lot as far as like chasing what makes me happy, like stuff like this.
I have a thing on that. Would you say that that's created through not trying to accomplish that like chasing your goals and obviously like being there for people, that brings more of a, Gavin's here. That's awesome. Cause I feel like you're not a people pleaser. You're going to be there for people, but you're just a cool guy. You can be at a function. You cannot, it doesn't weigh down on you. But when you do walk in, people are like, oh my gosh, Gavin's here, I see that a lot.
Yeah, I guess probably like me over time realizing that I don't have to yes man everyone or be on everybody's good side has made me realize that I can be on everyone's good side without having to feel
Without to worry about
like forcing it, kind of thing. And I feel like a lot of people could feel that way too. There's a lot of people that are very victim mentality, I would say, with a lot of things. Like when they walk in a room, they're like, oh, this person doesn't like me. And it's like, why? Why doesn't this person like you? Or you have situations where you're around people and it's like you've done nothing wrong, but for some reason they don't like you. And it's like, there's no reason for this person not to like you. They're just miserable. They want you to feel miserable. And that's what a lot of people need to understand.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah. I'd say the miserable want you to feel miserable no matter what. And it's kind of like, just protect your peace. If you can protect your peace, that's really probably one of the biggest things. One of the main factors in like happiness, I truly believe it's a decision to be happy. It takes less muscles in your face to smile than frown.
Yeah, I heard that. And I was like, oh, shoot.
So, like, just wake up and be like, you know what, today's going to be a good day.
Yeah.
Don't wake up and go, ugh, it's another day. Wake up and be like, hell yeah, I'm blessed to wake up, because there's going to be one day where you don't. And you're going to wish. I would guarantee you, I saw this thing the other day, or no, not the other day. This was a while ago, and it kind of like helped me shift the way I look at things. And it was, what was I about to say? I had that brew and I was dialed. I know you don't know what I was about to say.
And I was like, wait, do I know?
I saw this video actually of this guy with Down syndrome is what it was, And I think he was working at like Trader Joe's. He's working at a grocery store or something. Why are you laughing?
I just thought of something really stupid that could not make the cut in my head.
It was this video, and it was like, it's one of those channels where the guy that films him, it's like they do that all the time, and he does it as like the guy with Down syndrome has great advice or is super happy, or whatever the case may be. And he like went up to him and he was recording and he was talking to him, and the guy with Down syndrome was like, how you doing today, dude? Or whatever. And he was like, he's like, it's whatever. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
And then he says to the guy with Down syndrome, I wish I knew his name. I don't remember. I remember seeing this video though. And I was like, wow, it's so true. But then he proceeded to ask the guy with Down syndrome, like, oh, how are you doing? He's like, I'm doing good. And even if I was doing bad, I'm still doing good.
I like that.
And I think that is so incredibly true, that if you were to take your problems and put them in a basket, in one big basket, however big it is or however small it is, guarantee there's someone in the world that would pray and kill and wish that they could take your basket, Oh, yeah. And so that's the kind of way I try to look at it. It's like, even if I'm doing bad, I'm doing good.
Yep.
It will all be okay. It will all work out. Everything happens for a reason. You are where you are because that's where you need to be to get to where you want to go.
Yep. That's to your quote you said a while ago.
I'm very stoic. I'm kidding. That was egotistical, but I'm very stoic. No, I tend to, well, it's true though. I feel like you relate a lot of quotes to life.
Pretty good.
I feel like you relate a lot of quotes to life,
Yeah.
Whether some people think it's corny or cheesy, whatever, Who gives a shit,
Yeah.
Do
you have like a famous quote that you think of all the time, like every day?
Probably one like, comparison is the thief of joy. Yeah. Even if I'm doing bad, I'm doing good, kind of thing. The sun's always going to come up. More just like, I think as I like approach situations or whatever, like little by little, see it, how bad do you want it, kind of thing, stuff like that. Everyone wants to be rich. No one wants to work hard enough,
Yeah.
What do you want to be remembered for is a good one, I would say. I think one of my biggest one, which is honest, I think I had a question in here about it, but I don't remember. It's like, what is your why?
Sweet potato.
What would your why be? Do you have a why?
Kalen and My dad always preaches to me every day, set your kids up, the next generation so it can be easier on them
Yeah.
and to provide. That'd be a big one. Like my dad always, whenever he does something for us, he's always like, the only thing I want in return is for you to do the same. And I think that's huge.
Yeah. I'd say I bounce my whys. Like a big why is obviously like give Maddie the best life she could ever dream of and more. Same thing, repay my parents back for all the sacrifices and things they have done for me and do for me every single day. Help give my siblings their dream life, help give myself my dream life, make my younger self proud kind of thing. So I think a lot of little things like that, like that's my why. So and I think it's good to have a why that isn't necessarily about you. Like some people can say, why do you want it? Well, I want it because I want a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
I want it because I want $7 million in the bank, And I think it's like, if that's what you want, that's what you want. And like, so be it. But I would say a big thing is like, if you have a why that isn't about you, it really makes you work harder and harder.
Yeah.
I would say that's probably like one of the biggest drivers and motivation for me is my why is not really necessarily about me at all. It's about the people around me that I will make it happen and I will take care of and I will get it done and I will make my younger self proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's all I guess you could jot it up to like, that's what I feel like success would mean, like what success would mean for me or kind of thing,
Yeah.
What do you feel like how would you define like being successful?
Another dude, these questions are good.
Come on now.
Defining success, I wouldn't say it's all about the money. I would say, because you could do, I mean, whether you're religious or not, you have morals. You could say that there's easy ways to get money that aren't ethical and they wouldn't paint a good character. I'd say success is what you get out of it, but also that contradicts that. I'd say, how's it going to benefit you, not just from a money aspect, but from a growing as a person aspect? If I'm working out every day and I'm not making money from it, but I'm becoming a bigger, healthier, stronger version of me to better myself health-wise, to be there for my family longer, that's not coming from money. You're not getting money from that, but that's successful. That's a big success because you're staying devoted. I'd say success is just creating a better you and an easier life for your family.
Yeah, I could agree. Yeah, I think a lot of people tie money to success, which it could obviously be if from an outsider looking in, you could see someone with millions of dollars in the bank and be like, they're so successful, but they could have all the money in the world, but be not happy or still feel empty, like they haven't done anything or whatever, which, I think a lot of people that make a lot of money that don't have a solid foundation around them, that's what happens. Or people that get money the wrong ways. Like there's a lot of people that you can make a lot of money doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing, and those people are gonna feel empty, when push comes to shove, they're gonna lay their head on the pillow like everybody else, but they're gonna be like, oh,
like,
why am I still alone?
If you see any, we'll just use NFL. If you see any NFL player, they could have they could be getting paid like $20 million a year. They're gonna go to the team that's gonna pay them more most of the time. But if they make it to the Super Bowl and they lose that Super Bowl, you could say, why are they crying? They made $50 million that year. It's success is from that Super Bowl. They wanted to win that last battle that they've been working towards. I feel like that's a big thing. Something you're working towards can be success. Well,
because essentially that's that's the little kid in them.
Yeah.
Their whole life. When they were little, throwing around the football, they weren't thinking, I'm gonna make $100 million. In the NFL, they're thinking, I'm going to go to the NFL and I'm going to win the Super Bowl.
I feel like there's very few people that will stay determined. I feel like there's more people that will stay determined on something that comes with major success like the Super Bowl rather than the money aspect. Because you can any day be like, all right, I want to be a millionaire, but the drive comes from other things like winning a Super Bowl, making your name known. Everyone wants to be an NFL player, an MLB player, but what drives them? And I think that's the success coming from it, not just the money. Because everyone knows you're going to be a millionaire if you go in the NFL, but not everyone's in the NFL. And I think success really drives them.
Yeah, I agree. I would say, yeah, same thing as far as like, just like making what you want to happen. Now, not necessarily being money. I would say like me being in a successful position or feeling like I've made it kind of thing would be like if something tragic happened to anybody I love or whatever, and they couldn't afford $100,000 medical bills, here it is. Take it. You know, you could take this. Don't worry about the medical bills. I don't need to see a penny back. You know, something like 100%. That. You know, so where it's like, I'm like so established in whatever I do or successful as in like I'm walking down the street or doing whatever and a little kid comes up and they're like, dude, I really love the videos you make, you know, or you're the reason why I started making my bed every morning, you know, you're the reason why I started to look at the glass half full and realize that life really isn't bad. You know, it's the way I look at it. I would say that is like a big player in how I view success, and as far as not necessarily a number in the bank, but the number of people I could reach. Yeah. You know?
Have you seen the clip with the guy who's like, the guy's like, oh, like, you must be so happy you're a millionaire. It was a kid interviewing a millionaire, and he's like, you're so rich. Like, you're so happy. He's like, how old are you? And the millionaire was like 52. The kid was like 21. And he's like, I would give up all my money to be 21 again. And money can't buy age.
No, time. It's the most valuable thing in the world. That's why I think when so many people go, tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it when the time is right. There's never going to be a right time.
I struggle with that.
And tomorrow could realistically potentially never come, you know? And the last thing you'd want is for tomorrow not to come and you're like, damn, I was supposed to start it today. Yeah. You know, but it's like.
Take that girl on that date. Go see that movie you wanted to see. Don't wait till tomorrow.
Yeah. Start pushing towards that dream you want, you know? Read that book. Go on that date. Take that trip. Take that chance. Quit that job. Yeah. You know? If you're not happy, bro, then what is life? Yeah. You deserve to be happy. I think the biggest thing is I was like talking to this person the other day, and they were getting a little older, saying that they had a 75th birthday coming up, I think is what it was. And they were just saying how they just weren't happy. Yeah. And, you know, I think like it made me feel so sad. Yeah. Because I'm like, you deserve to be so happy. You're turning 75 years old and you're not happy. Yeah. You know? Like what went wrong? What chance you didn't take? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? You know? And I'm sure they think about that all the time, every single day. And they just wish they took the chance, started the brand, quit that job, did whatever they always said, like, oh, maybe one day, maybe tomorrow. Yeah. You know, and I think that's a big thing that's like, is a way that keeps me disciplined when no one is watching. And that's kind of like another question I had, like, what helps you stay disciplined in doing certain things when nobody is watching? Yeah.
My mom has a favorite artist, Tim McGraw, and he has a song that in the song it says, live like you were dying. So like tomorrow's not promised. Live today like today was your last day.
It's one of those things too. I feel like you ever seen like those videos? I'm sure like maybe someone's asked you the question or whatever. Like it's like if you were told you had a month to live, what would you do? You know? Yeah. Or like a week. You're not gonna go do something you don't want to do. Yeah. You're not gonna do stuff that doesn't make you happy. You're gonna be like, F it, bro. I need to start living. And I think if more people live their life every single day with that mindset, the world will be better, everyone will be happier, and there will be so many more opportunities for everybody in the world. 100%. But unfortunately not everybody thinks like that, and some would say some could say that that's a good thing too though. Yeah. Because it really separates the people that want it bad enough and the people that are just okay with being okay. You know,
Ever-
which is okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know?
You ever watch that guy who interviews a lot of rich people? Is like, oh, like you can give a word to the youth. He's always
Yeah, I think I know exactly what you're talking. I have a quote of his on my whiteboard. I can't. Bro, I'm trying to think of what it is. I know exactly. He's like
Yeah.
He's not older. He's probably like in his 20s. White dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's always interviewing people.
He's like, I've interviewed so many billionaires around the world. I always connect with them. Like, what would you say? And he has all these people. I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. I wish I knew what it
love that
was.
guy.
If I could remember, I'll pop it up on the screen right now. His face or a screenshot of a video of his, and I'm sure so many of you guys have seen him.
Good. I love that guy.
But yeah, he makes good stuff, dude. I wish I could remember what it is, bro.
He I don't know. He might not have, but I swear he like switches username. It's a longer one now. But yeah,
It is a longer one.
yeah.
It's like, dude,
He's been popping up on my feed so much recently.
I'm trying to think, bro, but I don't know. If you got $100 million tomorrow, what would be the first thing that you'd do
First thing I do, kid me or now me?
right now?
Right now?
If you got $100 million tomorrow,
Me now would invest 50% of it, maybe 75. Would pay someone to take care of that money and make it grow. But after that,
so now let's get the legit answer after we get that out.
the people who mean the most to me, I definitely share some of that wealth so they can prosper for what they've done to me, and I couldn't pay back because I'm at such a young age that they have done so much for me, and I've been so young to where I couldn't have done the same for them. And definitely like chase my dreams the same, but yeah, I mean, give back to the people who've given to me be my main thing. And then take Kalen on $1 million date around the
I'd
world.
probably buy like a shit ton of those yelling goats. You know?
Yeah.
The ones I think, or the ones that faint. Something like that, or maybe a little pot-bellied pig,
Oh,
something like that. You know, probably buy a bunch of boats.
buy
maybe
Maddie
Reese's cups.
buy Maddie a mail truck.
I would buy Maddie a mail truck. That is a fantastic one, actually. Probably the best mail truck in the world, actually, is what I'd get her.
Now, would you give her the new electric ones? That are
No. That's not OG. I know she wouldn't even. If I got her that, she'd be like, "Return this."
That's like something out of what's that movie? The Lorax. One of those.
Yeah. No, I definitely wouldn't give her the electric one. She loves the OG. There is a car that I was driving to work like couple weeks ago, and it's a car that is shaped just like a mail truck, but it's like red something else. I love it. I have a photo of it, but I sent it to her and she loved it. I would get her a legit mail truck.
Yeah.
She said like if that job paid a bunch of money, she would do it.
You can make it pay a bunch of money.
How's that?
Pay her out $1 million a year. Go chase her dream.
That's true. Yeah, I win $100 million. I'm like, hey, here's $1 million a year.
Yeah.
But in reality, she probably only really worked for like 2 days out of the year. You know?
No, if I have a fallback question with that. If you had one
take
trip,
this one.
unlimited, what's up?
You keep talking. I'm gonna take this shit off.
If you had one trip fully paid for, where would you go with Maddie? Picture.
One trip fully paid for?
With Maddie.
Well, essentially, every trip would be fully paid for.
Well, no,
free?
not with the 100. You just get one trip. You know, a millionaire said, "You know what? I'm dying tomorrow. Take out your girl to wherever you want, fully paid for, full thing." Where would you go? And what would you do?
Probably take her to like tour Europe. See, with me and her were talking about this the other day. Actually, I was saying as far as like where I am at this point in my life, like I'm so dedicated and committing to like growing my brands that I don't even really think about like vacationing, which is weird, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like whenever like questions will get asked or like where are you going? Like we're going to Laguna. Like we both love going to Laguna, but I'm super bad at planning.
Same.
You know? So she plans it and I'm all for going, but it's kind of like, then she's like, you want to go? And I'm like, I really do want to go. I just don't ever think about it because like I'm so set on like I need to, like I'll have so much time in my life to go on that trip or go party, do whatever. It's always going to be there. But like we were saying earlier, time is one of the one of the only things in this world that you can't get back.
Live like you were dying.
Well, we don't have to be dying every scenario, but it's kind of like I'm more of like I'd rather sacrifice now,
Yeah.
and reap the rewards later. But still, I love going traveling. So, I mean, long story short, again, I'd probably travel Europe. She's always really wanted to go to Europe and Paris and do all that stuff. I'd probably just be like, hey, let's take a PJ. We'll go wherever you want.
Yeah.
What about you?
Probably that. I'd take Keelan to Germany, Japan for sure.
You ever been to Japan?
No, always wanted to.
I've been to Hong Kong.
Germany. Really?
Yeah.
Nice cars.
I didn't really focus on it, to be honest.
That's what I'd go for.
You go for the nice cars?
Oh, yeah. But no, I mean, take Keelan all over the world, wherever she wanted to go. But yeah, Germany and Japan, those are huge. I'd definitely take her around the world. Wherever, it's mainly on what she would want to do, because traveling, I love traveling in general. It doesn't matter where it is.
I like traveling too. Yeah. I love going on trips.
Who doesn't?
Packing my bags, getting going. That's why I think it'll be so lit when it's like go on work trips. I know I say it now, and everyone probably watching this that actually goes on work trips are like, "You're tripping, bro." But essentially the work trips will be like flying somewhere to go play golf. Yeah. Do whatever I want to do.
Oh yeah. Is there golf like in Japan? I'm sure there is.
For sure.
Yeah. Have you ever golfed in another country?
No, I've only golfed in California and Arizona. That's all. Never golfed in another country.
Yeah.
Or other states other than that. I've putted in Florida.
What was the par on the?
We were staying at a hotel in Orlando, and there was we're staying at the hotel in Orlando, and there's a golf course right next to the hotel, and we just went and we're putting on the putting green with Scotty Camerons. Those were the rental putters they give you, and if you don't understand Scotty Camerons, for everyone that doesn't know what Scotty Cameron is, one of the most high-end
I was gonna say that's
putting
crazy.
or putters you can get. They're like,
do they take golf more serious out there?
No, they're just freaking loaded. It's probably a private club, but they're letting you putt like part of the resort, and the Scotty Camerons are giving you probably like noose $500, $600.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy, I'm like, what happens if someone just walks in here and walks out with them,
Yeah.
Not even snap them. They wouldn't snap it. It's just like all the people that just try to walk out with it, which essentially, I mean, hey.
Put it in your bag.
They got it like that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what they have as the rental set.
Yeah, 100%.
But.
This might be off topic, but do you believe aliens are real?
To be honest, I never even look into all that and stuff.
Dude.
Do you?
My dad's put me on some videos, but yes, I do. It's deep down. I want to say no, because for the most part, I'm like, they can't be half the time. But, dude, I don't know.
Why do you believe they're real?
I've heard some stories. I mean, just people that are they're after me, or there's it sounds.
People are after you?
No. There's just crazy stories out there. Yeah, I'll have to show you sometime. But there's crazy stories, and I mean there's billions of light years of space. I mean, it's crazy.
As far as aliens, are you thinking there's green people with big ass heads, or are you just saying there's another form of life, like us, just somewhere else?
Wouldn't say of us. I'd definitely say looking a lot different, but yeah, that living somewhere else. I wouldn't say the typical green alien, but some crazy looking thing out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be totally 100% wrong, but I believe there's plants and stuff out. Not plants, but
well, there is other planets than Earth.
Not planets, plants.
Plants.
Yes,
What do you mean?
living organisms on different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
didn't they find water on Mars or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of planets that are just fully water.
Maybe there's aliens there. Maybe we're the aliens.
Yeah, imagine.
Maybe we are.
We're Star Wars.
Star Wars. How do you feel that I've only been to the theaters?
No.
I've only been to the theater and watched one Star Wars, and I fell asleep during it. I've never watched any of the other ones. Granted, I've seen clips. Just never got into it. Same with Harry Potter. I've never really gotten into it. You know, maybe I'm missing out. Maybe I'm not.
One day.
Maybe I'm too far gone. Isn't there like 1,000 freaking Star Wars movies now?
No. There's a good amount. But no, one day I'll sit you down and show you one.
You'll sit me down and we'll watch the whole.
No.
Aren't they like 3-hour movies?
No. Hour 45. I'll show you one movie in particular, and that'll set you off. I'll make sure
That'll get me going.
Yeah, I'll
That'll
make sure
rub
you don't
my
fall
numbers.
asleep. I'll make sure you don't fall asleep.
You'll make. Oh yeah. Okay.
No, I'll watch that one with you sometime. It's Rogue One, phenomenal movie.
Is that an older one or a newer one?
In between, it's not that old, but it's like when did Rogue One come out? 2016. I love that movie.
10 years.
Yeah.
How about Toy Story? You seen Toy Story 5 yet?
No, I was supposed to go see it tonight.
I want to see it. I think I'm seeing it tomorrow.
Got to stay dedicated to this podcast.
Yeah.
We can't.
That's why you hit me up saying you want to do it tomorrow night.
No.
You son of a bitch. I'm just kidding. No, he won't bail.
No.
He's on it.
No, I was supposed to go see it 2 weeks ago, and then
It wasn't out 2 weeks ago.
No, like 2 weeks ago, I heard about the plan, and then I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was like, no, I don't think so, because Kaylin wanted to see it first, and it wasn't with Kaylin, so I was like, either way, I probably wouldn't go see it tonight.
Yeah. Oh, you were gonna go see it with some other friends or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't do that. It's a bad look.
No,
bro.
bad luck.
You'd be in
Horrible.
so much trouble.
Get fired by your own girlfriend.
Yeah, you'd be on the bad seat. All right, let's do a little.
Pee break.
We can real quick if you want. Quick shout out to today's sponsor, Vet Hauler, a Ventura County local owned and operated veteran junk removal company. If you got junk in your garage, backyard, office space, or that junk you've been saying that you're going to get rid of for the past few weeks, months, maybe even years, give them a call to this number right on the screen. All you got to do is give them a call and they're going to handle the rest. They're great, 24-hour turnaround rates. You can't beat it. They'll get it done. Give them a call. Thank you again to Vet Hauler. All right, this segment's called This or That. So I'm going to ask you a bunch of different questions. I got 15 of them. You're going to answer one of them.
Ooh.
Okay?
One of the questions. Yeah, you'll
You'll see what I'm saying. So I'm going to ask you 2 different things. You're going to say which one you'd rather do. So this or that. Okay? All right. To start off, we got this or that. Fame or fortune?
Fortune.
Fortune? Why?
I know we were talking about money and all that, but fame, I wouldn't want my girlfriend to have to worry about, like, cameras always, not on me, but our family and stuff. I want my kids to grow up, because everyone's like, oh, if I could be famous, that'd be so cool. But actors are like hiding half the time. It gets old.
Yeah, I would say I'd probably like
fortune.
I would choose fame if it was like I was a singer type of thing. Like I would just like if I could add any type of thing. Like I wish I could.
J. Cole.
Not like that at all. Probably like a Michael Jackson level of singing, or like a Justin Bieber. You know, Elvis Presley, being able to sing like so good.
That's
like really good singer. That's not even close. He's not even close to those people.
Yeah, you think. Anyways.
He's not even close to those people, bro.
Sure. Moving on.
Mumble rapper is what they call him. But I would choose fame if it was something like that, or if I was like a crazy motivational speaker like Inky Johnson or something.
Ooh, yep.
Something like that. You heard Inky Johnson?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Something like that. But if it's not one of those scenarios, then it'd be like fortune. Or like maybe professional golf. Bro, I don't know. Maybe like the professional athlete. So I guess I'm leaning more towards fame. But if it's something like that I'm great at, I want to be like great at, that's why I'm famous. Not like I'm the Haktua chick. You know?
Yeah.
So
that'd be bad.
Probably fame if it's because I'm like one of the greatest of all time at something kind of thing.
Would you, I don't know if you want to stick to your questions only on this, but would you rather be famous at singing or comedy?
Comedy. Oh, yeah, singing.
I'd be comedy.
Probably comedy.
Every time.
Be like a Theo Von, Shane Gillis mashup.
Oh, dude, I'd be Matt Rife.
You'd be Matt Rife?
Matt Rife.
Why? Because he's the most handsome comedian? Is that why you want to be him?
Kevin Hart's my favorite comedian of all time. I love
That's
Kevin
really
Hart.
vanilla of you.
Well, he's not vanilla.
Yeah, he's chocolate. Little chocolate boy. Have you ever heard Shane Gillis? Theo Von or any of them?
All of them.
I would love Shane Gillis's comedy and humor and everything with Theo Von wittiness.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that mashup would be crazy. If they banged and had a baby,
Whoa, hey now.
sketch. That's who it is. What's up, brother? All right, this or that. Beach vacation or mountain getaway?
Every time beach vacation. Every
vacation.
time.
Yeah, we don't even disagree even. Next one, work hard or work smart?
Work smart. I mean, you can sit there and have a technique to build a house, but if you're working smarter, you can get it done twice as fast.
Yeah.
Would I be lazy if I worked smarter?
See, that's what I was about to ask.
Yeah.
Would we be lazy if we chose work smart? Because essentially you'd rather work smart because then you wouldn't have to do it twice. Mm-hmm. You could work hard, but if you forget to put the drywall in the building, you're going to have to go back and do it again type of thing, you know? So I guess I'd pick work smart. I'm not thinking that maybe we get handicapped. I'm just thinking work smart. You morning person or a night owl? I know this answer for you.
Recently?
Get the fuck out of here.
No, not at all.
Night owl. I'm definitely morning. Like I fell asleep yesterday at 12, woke up at 5:30.
Heck
Just naturally. But then obviously I was like, I don't got anything to do this morning. I'm chilling. Fell back asleep till like 7 and then
There you go.
same thing. I was like, bro. And then woke up at like 10, bro. That's for me. I hate waking up when it's 4 numbers on the clock. I hate that. So like 10, 11.
See, I wake up at 9:59.
I think even that's pushing it. I like my sweet spot is if I could wake up every single day and function no matter what time I go to bed, I'd probably pick like a 5:55.
Really?
5:21. It'd be in the 5 a.m. hour. Dude, your day is so incredibly long when you wake up that early.
Yeah, but it's long.
By the time you get to 10 a.m., you're about to get up. I've already dived into 5 hours of my day, and you're just waking up. Bro, the longer your day, the more stuff you can get done.
I agree.
Yeah, you better.
But yeah, no,
Why wouldn't you want a
strong
longer
point.
day?
Yeah, strong point. Yeah, might have to. I mean, recently I've been going to bed at, besides podcasts, I've been going to bed at great times. Like 11. I'm waking up at.
No, you're not. Get out of here with this.
8-ish. 8.
I don't believe you.
8.
I'll
send you a photo now. Probably not tomorrow.
You're gonna set an alarm to wake up at 8, and then you'll go right back to sleep. That's
You're
why
texting me, I'm not
I'll
gonna
wait
respond.
25 minutes to call you.
You're gonna text. I'm not gonna respond.
Apple or Android?
Apple.
Come on, Apple. Money or free time?
Free time. I'm not in a position to where I have money to do a lot with my free time. Yeah, I can make fun.
Well, it's essentially I think asking like, would you rather have money and no free time, or free time and no
Free time.
money? You'd rather have free
Putting it
time
that
and no
way,
money?
yeah, free time.
Why?
Spending time with loved ones. I think that's huge. My
Yeah,
grandma.
but you can't go do anything. What if they want to go to a concert? You don't got any money.
No, but just seeing my grandma, having one more conversation with my grandpa one more time.
You're taking this to a different level of where it was supposed to be. I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
but that's more of like, what would you do if you go back in your past? Not necessarily like, would you rather have free time or money? It's like if right now,
Money. Would it be forever?
yes,
No, free time. Free time because
you essentially are doing nothing though.
free time. Like I can't go spend it with someone.
You have free time. Doesn't mean they do. You just have free time. You're always just posted like a note at your house.
I'd rather.
Anytime someone calls you, it's like, yeah, I could go do it.
Yeah, I'd rather that because if I'm always have money but I have zero free time, what's the point?
I think you're looking at it the wrong way. I'd rather have money over free time because then I'm using my time wisely and I'm getting stuff done. I'm doing stuff every day, whether that's me working on a video, business, brand, going and doing stuff with my family,
What's the point?
going
if
and
you
do
don't,
stuff with like that.
you don't have time to spend with Maddie. What's the
I
point?
just said going and doing stuff with my family. I don't have free time because I already have stuff planned. I'm doing stuff with them.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, money then. Because
Nope. You already said free time.
Can't take
Sorry.
it back.
Can't take it back, dude. You're just chilling on your couch forever now.
I thought you meant like always working, like had no time to hang out with people. Like if you always have stuff planned, then yes, money. Constantly working, constantly doing stuff, family, constantly. I love that way more.
Even I think I would way rather do money than free time because free time you'd essentially just go so bored. Not everybody is going to be able to always hang out. You're going to just wake up and post like a note all day and then go hang out with someone once they get off work or do whatever for a couple hours and then have to wait again.
Yeah, no, I agree. You changed my whole thought on that. Yeah.
You know, I'm I'm not challenging you. I'm
No,
just
but
saying.
you're opening up new opportunities for my mind to think through.
Netflix or YouTube?
That's something that touches my heart. Because those are my two. It's my two babies. YouTube.
Yeah, I'd go YouTube too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you could essentially have Netflix on YouTube.
Yeah.
People be making
You're cheating
movies on
that.
there.
That's cheating.
How is
the
that
question,
cheating?
the
That's not cheating the question at all. That's like thinking about it.
Yeah.
You know? Not everyone can just post to Netflix. Anybody can post to YouTube, and you could essentially watch anything.
Yeah.
You could watch cooking videos. You could watch cleaning videos. You could watch sports videos, comedy videos. You could watch reruns of your favorite things or whatever the case may be. There's always something on there. You could watch water fall off a tree
Yeah.
on it. Realistically, you can see anything. It's
Yeah.
kind of YouTube all day.
Yeah.
Would you rather live in the city or countryside?
How far are you from the city if you're living on the countryside?
Not near the city. It's just one or the other. You only have one, city or countryside.
There's a lot I have to think through. Is it Vegas City or Los Angeles?
It's just a city.
Not Vegas City. New York City?
It's just a city.
City.
Really? I'd go countryside.
No.
And I think that you would too. Reason being is if you're in the city, you can't go dirt biking or whatever.
Yeah, but you can drive to it.
I'm saying if like essentially, I guess, yeah.
Because if you're at a city, you have
I'd rather live
everything-
countryside.
No.
1,000%. I just want a bunch of land, do whatever I want. Give Maddie her horses, all of our barn stuff, all that stuff, and then have a bunch of land, me do whatever.
Yeah.
Go shoot some guns, go ride some razors, ride some dirt bikes in the countryside.
You wouldn't.
I would for sure.
You would not ride dirt bike.
I wouldn't with you
I've
because,
been trying to
like
get
I
you
said,
for
you spend more
years.
time off the bike
I've
than
been trying to
on.
get you for years. You would not.
You already know my reason. Every time
That's
you
gonna
come
be
back
my-
from a trip, you're always like broken.
It's because I'm trying to keep up with fast riders.
Well, then how would you expect to ride with me?
Because you're a slow rider.
That's what you think.
Yeah, until you show me.
Maybe I don't ride anymore because I used to do it so hardcore back in the day. And Maddie's like, I don't want you to ride dirt bikes anymore.
Maddie, it's a conversation for later.
Would you rather travel the world or own your dream house?
Dream house.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
You could essentially still travel the world and not have your
You
dream house.
switch up all these.
That's not switching up. I'm thinking about it. You could think about it too. I'm not really doing anything crazy
have a
here. I'm
million-
just thinking
Yeah.
about the question.
Would you rather have $1 million or travel the world? Well, I'd use that $1 million to travel the world.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I hate you.
What do you mean? That's genius. Why wouldn't you think about it like that?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So, you like texting or calling?
Calling.
I'd say it's hard.
It's so hard because
Yeah.
it's hard because texting, you text whatever, but if you call, like if you want to have genuine conversations with people, I feel like calling's the way to go. If someone I look up to, Wes Pellerino, I love calling him because it's a conversation. It doesn't end. Like you're texting, oh, someone's like over here. But if you're on the phone, give me a sec. I'm just calling them. I feel like it's more genuine.
I would probably choose calling because I like calling people I like to be like. I like calling.
Not me.
No. I definitely text you only.
I know.
No.
I know.
I like calling like family, friends.
Grandma, when we're on the golf
Yeah,
course.
grandma. Shout out Grandma Judy.
She's always calling you when you're on the
Yep.
golf course. How you doing? Yeah.
Exactly, but probably calling. And then the only time I would regret that is when it's like people that I don't want to talk to on the phone.
Yeah.
But probably if I had to choose, it'd be calling. Like sweet or salty?
Salty.
Sugar and spice and everything nice.
Foods?
Salty, really?
Foods or
Well, it's just like, would you rather have sweet or salty for the rest of your life?
the gourmet foods, you had salt. The sugar and desserts,
Yes,
you had
yeah.
sweet. I had salt all day.
You're not picking sweet?
I have a sweet tooth, but I
I know you got a sweet tooth. You just ordered a tub of ice cream.
I did. Probably gonna eat it all tonight.
You're throwing that down. What's your go-to flavor?
Dude, okay, little backstory on that. My daily routine, I used
7 eggs.
I stole and abused my metabolism. Doesn't work anymore. My daily routine I'd go to school. This is when I was in middle school. Go to school, get home at 3:45, 4, eat half a tub of ice cream every day.
Jeez.
Then I'd
Some people wish to be
watch
in your
YouTube,
situation.
YouTube over Netflix, and I'd then go to my room, do my homework, whatever. That would happen for like an hour. Just eating ice cream, watching YouTube. Then I'd come back down for dinner and go to bed. And eat a little more.
Your stomach had to have been in a blender.
No, dude, my metabolism worked.
My sister one time when we were younger, I think she was probably like 8th grade or freshman in high school or something. It's when we lived in my old house. So this was before, I was probably in elementary school. She was in middle school. And she went on a run because she was like trying to get into shape, even though she's totally in shape. She's like a little skinny mini.
Your sister?
Yeah,
I didn't know you had a sister.
I got a sister.
A step? Or...
No.
Oh.
She went on a run and she came back and immediately started eating ice cream. And we're like, what are you doing? She's like, I went on the run to earn my ice cream. I'm like, I guess, you gotta.
That.
But yeah, no, I guess I'd want to say sweet because me thinking salty, I'm not thinking about like I could rip steak and all that
That's
stuff.
what I'm thinking about.
As far as that, then I guess salty, but I love sweet every once in a while, as you can tell,
Yeah. I mean, you're looking great now. Okay, never mind. No.
Would you rather know the future or be able to change the past?
Change pass. Bank.
Why?
Hold up. Hold this.
Here come the waterworks, people. We got them.
Future. Get a loan from the bank, $100,000. Put it down on any parlay ever, and get rich.
Yeah. See, some people would say like be able to change the past, but no, probably not.
Because if I could tell the future, I mean, it goes both ways. If you could change the past, you could change how, like maybe, hey, you've cancer, go treat that sooner.
Yeah.
Future, that's going to happen to them. All right, let's change it now.
See, stuff like that, I agree. Like, if you can go in the past and change, obviously, like, life-threatening or situations that happen in the whole world, I'm sure there's a lot. Exactly. Whether people get angry at that response or not. But, I mean, it's true. Know the future. See, it's hard because, like, I'd want to, but I almost wouldn't want to because I'd love the idea of the unknown, too.
Yeah.
Because then it's like if I know the future and it's like, okay, I just know as long as I just do this, get there, and then I can kind of like chill. I'm on a different timeline. As far as if I don't know, then I know it's still like a gamble. Even though I know it's going to work out in my mind and it will work out, there's still that small percentage where it's a gamble. You're banking on yourself.
Yeah.
Because you don't know.
Yeah.
And then if I knew, I feel like it'd be different. So I mean, out of the two, I'd pick the future. But like if like neither.
Yeah.
Like if I could pick this or that, I'd probably pick or. Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Would you rather spend $1 million or save $1 million? Come on, bro.
Save.
I'm spending that shit all day.
But do you have $1 million to spend?
That's why I said, would you rather spend $1 million or save $1 million? As if you got $1 million right now.
Save.
Why you can't go with it?
What do you mean I can't go with it?
When the lights shut off and the time clock stops ticking, you can't go to the next life with it. Can't go to heaven with it.
It's a good thing. Needle.
So spend that shit now. What?
Oh, no. Save it, build equity with it, and
For what?
have more. You save it, put it in a account that grows over time. Have $2 million.
Spend that shit.
$2 million in 2 years.
Yeah, right.
Not actually, but
What if you find me any place that doubles your money in a year? I will put all my money in there.
do it right now.
with you.
I'll give you that. And
You can't find me one thing that the interest will double it in 1 year.
gamble it.
There we go. Exactly. So you're spending it. That's what I like to hear. That's all I need to know. Would you rather, or not would you rather, this or that, interview the biggest celebrity in the world or the most interesting person nobody knows?
Biggest celeb.
Really?
Draw my views.
Or not the most interesting person nobody knows?
I can argue you're the most. Anyone could be the most interesting because you don't know anything
That
about
was a good thing. Interesting person. I get what you're saying. But what if once you interview the most interesting person nobody knows, then everybody knows and he's the most famous person in the world?
It's not going to be.
How do you know?
Because no one's going to beat out J. Cole.
God, bro, what is up with J. Cole?
No, but like you were saying,
No role models.
No Role Models. A great album.
That is a good song. It's probably his only good song.
But like, it's in a phenomenal album.
His
Just
only good
banger
song
to
is
ba-
No
okay,
Role
you can get
Models.
the hell out of here.
I'm just kidding. I'm just chirping.
Banger,
I don't
banger,
really.
banger to banger. Great album.
Is it a hot take that I like never really listened to Drake?
Shout out the guest that missed tonight, F Drake.
Oh, does he love Drake?
Obsessed.
F him.
F.
Nah,
Shout out to you.
No, we like you, Drake. We want you on the pod one day.
Yeah, no, I actually do I like a lot of Drake songs. Kendrick one.
This or that. Would you rather have unlimited money? Oh, this is kind of the same thing. Different what we were talking about. Because, okay, would you rather have unlimited money but no free time, or unlimited free time but just enough money to live comfortably?
Just enough money to live comfortably.
What's comfortable?
Wait, restate the question, because that's actually...
Would you, this or that, would you rather have unlimited money but no free time, or unlimited free time but just enough money to live comfortably? Unlimited money but no free time?
Make sure I have a date set up with Kalen every night. Something new, something special.
I think you just got to stack that calendar. Yeah. I feel like, well, because what's comfortable? What would you say is just enough money to live comfortably? What would that be?
Roof over your head.
But paycheck to paycheck, where you can't ever go and do anything fun. You have enough money to pay for your car, afford what your kids need, keep the roof over your head, all the miscellaneous things, but you can't ever go to that concert or go hang out with friends at Topgolf or do whatever you want to do.
I feel like it's the necessities is what it's saying.
Like it's saying, what do you mean?
Like you don't have the money to go travel, but you have enough money to live, to have your groceries, whatever. You're comfortable.
To do like small little things?
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably I'm picking unlimited money, no free time. Because I'm just going to stack that calendar with stuff to do. I'm like, yo, we're doing this. I'm booked for this month. I'm going on a trip with my wife. Speaking of wife, when are you getting that ring on there? Oh, got him under the gun in front of the lights, baby. Pressure makes diamonds. Let's see what you do.
When I have enough money. And you could ask, what's enough money?
What's enough money?
Okay.
you set me up to ask that.
You're going to ask that anyways.
Probably. I'd probably.
You asked that a lot.
Probably.
Back to what you said, comfortably. Living comfortably. Not having to worry about next paycheck for rent. Not having to worry about that house bill, car payment. When I know that I can give her what she deserves.
Mm-hmm. What makes you not be able to give that now?
I mean, she says all the time, like, I'm what she needs and, like, all she needs. But that's a hard question. When's enough money for you? For your first meal?
Probably my first 10 mil.
Get that.
Probably. When I have enough money to give her a rock that every time she shows someone, she's got to hold her hand like this. That's how it's going to be. Mark my words. She's going to have a ring where she's like, oh, drags, you know?
Yeah.
21 karat diamonds.
Jeez.
Probably just, it's not necessarily amount of money. It's me doing what I want to be doing and it falling in the right time as far as I want us to be living together, doing all that stuff, living together. And then I guess, yeah, it would be money because I've always said, like, I'm going to give her the best wedding she could ever dream of. And the last thing I want is for us to be having to look at budgets and be like her saying, oh, we can't do this because we don't have enough money.
Yeah.
Fuck that. It's going to be like, why don't you get 10 of them because we have so much money?
Yeah.
That's when it's going to be and it's going to happen. Some people could say that's delusion, but that's what you need. Yeah.
You always said you marry her tomorrow, but if it's when you have the money.
Yeah, I guess that's like a shallow way I feel like to put it, but I guess, yeah, short term, it's like it's to have the money, but it's also, it's not like I need a bunch of money to justify marrying her. I'd marry her tomorrow, like I said, but it's got to be the right time. I want us to live the best life ever, and there's no point in getting married right now if we aren't where we want to be yet at the right time. Everything falls in the right place, and we will get married. She already knows she's my wife. We just, not by law. What's a belief you have that most people disagree with?
I'd say Christianity, but a lot of people agree with it. One that, like, not a lot of people agree with is...
Jeez, I'm leaving that in. I have to. You said it. I have to. Can I leave that in?
It's up to you.
I won't leave. It's up to you.
It's your podcast.
It is, and I'm probably gonna.
No, don't leave that in.
I don't leave it in, but I'll bleep it.
Beep, 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 beep. I don't know if it's belief, but a lot of people I've challenged this thought with is that everything you do changes the outcome of the future. If I were, it may not be like, hey, you say something while you're watching a game and then it changes what the player does. But if I slap you on the face or I punch you in the face and you can't see out of that right eye, or whether I didn't, that's going to change your future.
Yeah.
And maybe this is what gets controversial is the little things. What I just said, if I didn't say that, we'd be talking about something different. Little things like that. That changes your whole future.
I agree. Like whenever there's sometimes where I'll if I'm running late to something or doing something like that, or maybe I took the extra second to pick up a piece of trash, what if that extra second bought me an extra second to be in the right situation at the right time kind of thing, I agree. Honestly, I'm kind of with you right there.
That happened today. If I took a second later to run out to Keelan's car when she picked me up today from Wood Ranch, we would have been in the situation we were in. We were passing Vaughn's and this guy pulled out in front of us. I'm telling you, less than an inch away from the car. Pulled out in front of us. Keelan had to smash into the next lane. If I took 30 seconds later to get in that car wouldn't have pulled out in front of us.
Exactly. Isn't that weird? Stuff like that happens. I agree with you on that. I feel like we kind of have the same.
Yeah.
What about you? I feel like maybe I would say that's pretty solid right there. Belief that I have that most people disagree with. That's a fantastic one. I guess one, but I feel like a good amount of people could agree with, but I've definitely talked to people before. They're like, oh no, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
But I feel like some people really will sit here and be like, no, what was the reason of that? I don't know. I'm not the person to ask that.
Controversial. God's timing. God's the Lord's timing.
No.
Everything happens for a reason.
I agree. What do you hope people would remember you for? Get that thought bubble going.
For the way I treat others. Maybe not every time it's perfect, but...
You want them to remember that you treated someone like shit or what?
I hope not. No one's perfect with that.
Yeah.
No one. You can't name one person. But, yeah, just the way I treated people. And just the impact I had in their lives. An impact in everyone's life is shapes their life. I'll pull up my questions while you're answering that. What about you?
I want to be remembered as somebody that always looked at the brighter side of things, somebody that always took the chance, made it happen, did what they say they were going to do, someone that really puts others first without destroying his own peace.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Kind of just, be remembered just as somebody that when the opportunity presented itself, damn well I'd be there.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, 100%. Just treat other people happy or treat everyone good kind of thing. Be happy, always smiling. I think that's be a big one. That guy was always smiling. It's a good one.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Hot dog is not a sandwich.
What defines a sandwich?
Not a hot dog.
No, what defines a sandwich?
I don't know, but it's not a hot dog.
2 pieces of bread.
It's not a sandwich, it's a hot dog.
Then is a sub from Subway a sandwich?
You call a regular bagel with cream cheese a sandwich?
No, because there's no...
Why? There's 2 pieces of bread and there's something in the middle.
Not a piece of meat, though.
That doesn't matter.
Piece of meat makes a sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You could have a BLT with no bacon. Lettuce, tomato, avocado. What are you going to say? That's a lettuce, tomato, avocado thing.
No one's ever said that. Wow.
Come on now.
Now, what about, are video games a sport?
I would say the way I think of sport is it's I would say no, but I would say it challenges your brain the same way it would challenge you in a sport, I would say. Some would say more. Your brain's got to be working harder for certain things. Like if you're playing, what's a gnarly game? Like Valorant, where it's hard to play. Whatever hard games. I don't really game that crazy. But to be really good, like Fortnite will take. You got to be really good at building. You got to be really good at shooting.
That's your game.
That's my fucking game, baby.
Shadow Gab.
Come on now.
Do you have a dream? Just one person you're like, dang, I wish one day.
Not really.
Really?
To be honest, I haven't really thought about it like that, and it's not really like I wish. It's like it will happen.
It will
I want it to happen.
But
No one in particular.
Justin Bieber?
Yeah, that'd be lit.
yeah, you love Justin.
That would be a good one. Justin and Haley Bieber and me and Maddie.
Love that.
Be a fantastic podcast.
Two production has to be on that day. It can't just be one. It's got to be set up.
That'd be a
dialed.
fantastic podcast. Me and Maddie and Justin and Haley Bieber would be a dream podcast setup. Yeah. So I feel like we'd really just. I'd sing to him probably.
Is water wet?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Just make sure.
I was about to say, don't do this at the end, bro. We can't get into that topic. Other than that, any topics in the future you want us to?
Is water wet?
Hopefully, we cover with guests. Any topics you hope gets brought up, or
maybe with some interesting people who are very good at storytelling. What's the crazy experience you've gone through? What is the craziest?
Yeah.
Maybe
we'll jot that down.
Yeah. Or maybe like some motivational people. What is the
Inky Johnson on here would be a good one. I'd love to have an Inky Johnson, a Bryce Crawford.
Yeah. What's the most life-changing thing you've ever been told, or something that'll reach the viewers that maybe they'll think about?
Yeah. Well, with that being said, is there anything before we close out that you want the people at home to know? Leave them with one piece of advice. If it's the last thing you could tell any of these people.
You don't need to please everyone. Please yourself. Please the Lord. That'd be my thing.
I like that.
You don't need everyone to love you. Love yourself. That'd be my thing.
Love it.
Yeah. What about you? One thing.
Probably like we touched on earlier. Remember your why.
Yeah.
Remember your freaking why. Huge one. You know, you got to remember your why, because your why is why you wake up in the morning, why you chase the dreams that you chase, why you do what you want to do, and why life can be so great for you. All right, fellas, but I appreciate you guys again for tuning in, watching, sitting down with us for the time that you sat down with us. Always remember to keep chasing what excites you, keep learning, keep showing up, and until next time, we'll catch you on another episode of the Rough Cut Podcast. Peace out.
I wish I asked earlier, would you rather watch YouTube on the toilet or eating food?
Eating food.
Really?
Yeah, eating food. Oh. They say it's bad though to watch it while you're eating food.
Really?
Yeah, because you don't realize like you could just eat and you don't get full, kind of thing. Like, you know how like the way you eat, like if you eat and you wait a little bit, you're like, I'm not hungry anymore.
Really?
You know, your mind has time to realize like, oh, okay, I'm full, kind of thing.
Toilet every time. What are you going to do on the toilet?
Take a shit, wipe your butt, and leave.
I marinate my shit.
Yeah, I could tell. Yeah. I'm just...
Cut!